So basically, here is a time lapse of a session, and starting off with changing the top side head on the Black Beauty snare drum with a ambassador coated CS dot, and kind of got that fine tuned with the hand on just the top head for now. And then we kind of want a bit of a boom in the room with the kick drum, so we're gonna mic the kick drum, just do a spot mic and a kick out. So I'm putting on a coated head with nothing inside the kick drum. Gonna go ahead and get that set up and kind of tuned by ear, and gonna go ahead and now check the tom using a 13-inch tom, and we're going for dead sound. So you saw it was taped up a bit, and just gonna check that tuning on the snare drum with the 13-inch, and then bring in the 16. Kind of bam, boom, kind of listen to the drums tonality wise with each other and start miking it up. Just gonna go with the 57 on the top side of the snare. Looks like I'm looking through some mics for the moment. Gonna do the SM7B for the kick out, which is always a great sounding mic for this kind of project. And gonna use a Sennheiser 421, about 3 feet, 2.5, 3 feet out as a spot mic for the kick. And gonna use some Steve Gadd hats. And looks like I'm gonna bring in the bottom snare drum mic, which is modeling a 414 using the Slate M2 models. And gonna come in at an odd angle on the hi-hats and using the C1000. It's pretty directional, and looking to get some separation in that. So bringing in some cymbals, 21-inch Zelgin Sweet Ride, and a couple of just A crashes, I think an 18 and a 20. And then same thing, using the M2 Slate modeling mics as overheads, and we'll be modeling some either U67 or U47 for this session. Gonna go ahead and measure them, kind of make the center of the snare the middle of our universe on this session right here. And checking my diagram every once in a while for what the artist wanted on the computers, you can see there. And just getting, again, just fine-tuning in the drum setup. And then going to start just the frickin' menagerie of running cables and keeping track with the track sheet in the back there. Like I said, 8 channels on this. So kick in, kick spot, snare top, snare bottom, hats, right, left, overheads, drummer perspective. And then it's not set up yet, but the room mic is going to be an ML1 Slate microphone, modeling probably an 800. I'm not sure. Maybe a ribbon. I'm gonna have to listen back. But that's the beauty of modeling with the Slate microphones, is that after you've tracked in post, you can kind of sample some different sounds and different mics. So I'm gonna try to also go with the model of a U47 or 67, but I'll decide that actually in the session. You can see I had to go with a drum stand for hardware, as one of my boom stands or a couple of them are out in the truck and it's pouring rain. So I just used the good old-fashioned LP cloth and hung it on a cymbal stand and put the mic on the cloth. And there's always a way with that kind of stuff. Gonna check the whole session again, or I should say the whole kit, how it sounds together as one orchestra. Checking my diagram and getting some gain structure happening on the interface, and just bam, bam, boom, boom, and that's it. All right, that was fun. Right on.